Hey, welcome back to OTD. We're looking at another one of my favorite Hot Wheels castings today. We're looking at the Hot Wheels Ferrari 599XX. It's a Hot Wheels casting that is actually discontinued now, as it was lost when Hot Wheels lost the Ferrari license back at the end of 2015. But it is a casting that ran for about 6 years in terms of production. It had, of those 6 years, there was actually only 3 distinct releases of the casting. You had the 2010 Speed Machines release. You had the 2012 Mainline All-Star Series. And then you had the 2015 Hot Wheels Workshop Thrill Racers Mainline Series. So within each of those releases, you had several variants. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 releases, including variations in this casting collection. But if we look specifically at the 2010 Speed Machines, you'll notice 4 distinct colorways. You had the red, which was actually a replica livery of the actual 599XX race car. Then you had the yellow with a generic 599 kind of deco on it, as well as the black, which also had a 599 generic deco though. So the black has the tan interior, the yellow has the black interior, and then towards the end of that line, I actually believe it was 2011 that we saw the Zamac release of this casting. So that one was hard to get from the beginning. These days, I'm not even sure where it's at. I mean, last I looked, it was like $300 for a carded release. But this, I was fortunate to get this one very early. As soon as I saw that red version of the casting, I decided to start collecting this casting. So, and just like the other releases, this is a very popular casting in the Hot Wheels world, and prices have skyrocketed on these cars. And since I was able to kind of essentially get in at the ground floor, I was able to get the majority of these releases. Actually, I think all of these releases, I don't think I paid over $20 for any of them. So, that was nice. It saved me a lot of money in the long run. If we look at the 2012 All-Stars release, we see 3 variations of that one. The MC5, the red one with the MC5 wheels, was obviously your most common variant. That was at retail aplenty. And then there was essentially a rare wheel variation of that. Very hard to detect, very hard to see in online photos. I recently, just last week, I actually got the OH5 wheel variation off of eBay for a grand total of a starting bid of $10 because the seller did not know what they had. So I was very, very, very fortunate to get that one. That one had eluded me for, what is it now, 7 years. So very fortunate to get that one, and for so cheap. Definitely would have paid a lot more. So, and then lastly, obviously you have the Super Treasure Hunt variant, I guess you can call it, of this casting. So one of my favorite Super Treasure Hunts to date. Just that Ferrari looks great in a Spectra Flame dark red, and it has kind of the added detail on it with the black roof, black trunk, and the black rear spoiler, and then I think there's some hood pins on the back there that are also painted silver. And there's actually some hood pins on the front as well, on the hood, that are painted silver. So very cool that they added that extra deco on there. Definitely, and then those kind of deep dish real riders exotics just fit this car perfectly. Lastly, the last release was the 2015 Hot Wheels Workshop Thrill Racers series, also in the main line. And again, for being the second release of this car in the main line, you actually have it appearing as a Super Treasure Hunt again. So that was pretty cool. For considering that this casting only had 3 releases altogether. That two of them were in the mainline, and both of those had supercharged Honda variants. So this one got a little tougher to chase. I was able to get one right away though, as soon as they appeared, for obviously under $20. So I was happy to get that one. And it was kind of like I guess you call it a Spectre Flame Black. So, and then the common variant obviously is that Metal Flake Dark Gray. So, and then at the end of 2015 is when the Ferrari Hot Wheels license expired. So the Treasure Hunt set at the end of the year couldn't even include the Ferrari. So instead of packaging it with the set, it actually came outside of the set in the box when collectors ordered from HotWheelsCollectors.com through the Red Line Club. So, because technically Mattel wasn't allowed to sell that car anymore. So, but that is it. That completes the Hot Wheels Ferrari 599XX casting. Man, I really hope we see this casting again. Definitely my favorite Ferrari casting of all time. One of my favorite Hot Wheels castings of all time. Just looks great with that vented hood. It looks fast sitting still. Just a great car all around. So definitely wish we see it again. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the complete casting collection of the Hot Wheels Ferrari 599XX.